The Bear Pantry Show. My name is Barbara, and for over a decade, I've been teaching viewers and subscribers how to cook authentic dishes from my home country of Belize and many other delicious dishes from basic ingredients.
You're watching The Bear Pantry Show.
10 long years ago, I published my first cookbook of recipes from my home country of Belize. My cooking show, The Bear Pantry Show, was created based on that book. 7 years later, I redid the book, removed some of the recipes that I didn't deem to be authentic enough, and added about 30 brand new recipes that are easy to follow, budget friendly, authentic, and comes out perfect each time. Matter of fact, it comes out perfect the first time. Get your copy today only from www.bearpantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.bearpantryshow.com. Hey guys, good morning. Is it afternoon already? It's still morning for me, 11:18 on Tuesday, September the 5th, 2023. Let me make sure I'm not muted. Nope, I'm off of mute. 7 people in the chat. If one person could drop the number 1 in the chat so that I can know that you can hear me, that would be awesome. Let me see who texted me. Let's see. All right, let me go ahead and put that on mute. I came live in the morning California time because I wanted to give my people across the pond an opportunity to come in the live, because it's like 7 o'clock in the evening your time, I think. So if you wanted to come in, if it's not dinner time for y'all, come in and say hey. I don't think I'm going to be here very long because it wasn't really a planned live event, but I had everything set up. I'm trying to set up here for my narration for the cooking show, because you guys know, if you've been watching, I've been narrating from the backyard, right? Hi, Julissa. Hi, Marcella. Thank you for coming in. You guys can hear me, right? Give me a 1. Give me the number 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. So I've been doing my narration from the backyard, and I've been enjoying it out there, but honestly, I have to go do that at 6:45 in the morning or 6:45 in the evening. That's the only 2 good times of the day that I can sit out there and do a narration, unless it's an overcast day, and we've only had a couple of those. Thank you guys for letting me know you can hear me. So I like the sounds in the backyard, the birds chirping. The rooster is kind of annoying. And I told you guys before, where I live, it's not farm area, right? It's what they call it, it's not unincorporated, so they can have farm animals in unincorporated Fontana, but this area where I live, it's not unincorporated. It has not been that way since 1968. But those people moved in, they're renters, and they're from, half the family's from Mexico, half is from Guatemala, and they're going to do what they want to do. They have 3 hens and 1 rooster, and the only way they're going to get rid of them is if somebody tells. I'm not telling unless it starts to impinge upon me, then I'll tell. The sounds, no, I'm not going to tell because the rooster's crowing. I'm going to tell if the rooster and the hens and stuff start harboring rats, snakes. I don't know what them thing harbor. I think they harbor house fly. Maybe that's why we have so many house flies, even though we clean up the dog poop back there before we go back there. So I'm trying to set up to where I can maybe sit down and do my narration from here. Hi, Carla, darling. I'm glad Carla came in because I have to show you something that I did. If I seem a little bit underwhelmed today, I'm actually so tired. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, I'm tired. And I always let you guys know when I'm tired, so you don't have to say, you look tired. That's the worst thing you could say to somebody. What's the next worst thing you could say to somebody? You look good for your age. What does that mean? What does that mean? You look good for your age. I've never said that to nobody, even when I was younger. You look good, point blank, period. What is a certain age supposed to look like? Because I see some people 80 and they work out and they look good. Men and women, they look better than me. So what the hell are they talking about? All right, so you guys know I have a shorts pillow because shorts give you swag from time to time. So I love my shorts pillow. It's so fat, you know. So you guys know I had this chair that I'm sitting on off of the wall. It's a chase, so it doesn't have a handle here. And I had it off of the wall because I really didn't want anything pressed up against the wall. But I need a backing because this thing hurts your back. Joe don't like to sit here with me to do live events. And when we used to do mukbangs, he hated it because his back hurts. So Brenda, my sweet, I have to give Brenda a call. Brenda is so busy doing her own social media thing that sometimes we don't talk for months, but we are still tight. Like Belize people say, we are tight like ASS and Chimba Pot. All right, we still tight. I just have to give her a call. So Brenda had sent me the covering, two different covering. I washed the other one and I don't have it stuffed with anything yet. And so this one's a pretty one, a dragonfly one, right? Real pretty. Well, this back plain. So it the kind of fabric feels canvasy and it got a lot of this stuff on it, like rubble, right? A lot of this rubble on it. And it looked sorry. So I went and I took Joe's shaver. Joe have those disposable shaver because he's tired of buying those expensive shaver and can't afford the head. So I took his shaver and I just shave off all the rubble off of the thing. So that's something you can do. See? Shave off. Look how pretty the thing look. But I'm showing you all of this to show you what I did. Went to Walmart and I bought two pillow, $10 for the two pillow. It comes by a pair. And I came back and I had this fabric from when we did that chair over there. And I made my own pillow. I put the two pillow in here. I stuffed both of them in because one of them pillow too flat. So because I stuffed it in, I have to kind of pin this shut because it kind of want to open. But as the pillow get more flat, this gonna relax and I could take out the pin. But I made a pillow slip and it's the envelope kind. It's my sister. Hold on. Hello, Clarice. I'm doing a live. Do you want to come on live as a guest on my live? Are you dressed? Are you dressed? Huh? Oh, okay. I say I want to do stuff because I see you went to the movies. Oh, oh no. I swear it's the season. It's the season, I tell you. When when I done, I'm gonna call you back. I started to do your intermittent, not the fasting, but your next thing that you do, carb one day, low carb the next day. Oh Lord, I got to tell you about that. I'll call you. Ah, it was halfway. All right, I'll call you back when the live is done. All right, okay, bye bye. I was inviting my sister to come on as a guest, but she says she don't got no clothes on. And what that means is that we're not ready for prime time. It's not that we're naked. So what do you guys think about my pillow? I am so excited that I could do that. You know, I know how to cut the fabric the size of the pillow and sew up three sides and then flip it over, stuff the pillow in and sew the fourth side shut. That's easy for anybody to do, even by hand, right? Like this. No, this has a zipper. This has a zipper. This one has a zipper. Let's see. I don't see it, but it has a zipper somewhere. Right here. See? This one has a zip that they close this off with, right? And then this one from YouTube, I don't think this one got no zip. So that's what they did. They sewed up three sides and then sewed this side shut. That's easy for anybody to do to make a pillow. But to make that envelope style thing, like for your pillow shams, so I can take it off and change that pillow decoration if I want to in the future, if the pillows are still good, or if I just want to wash the fabric or whatever. So I have these pillows here, and I want to get your idea. What do you think? Do you think I should also go invest in two bigger pillows, like 220? These are 16s by 16. Should I go invest in 224 by 24 to put behind these? And then that way I'm more out like that. And then those pillows will be taller. Because that's what I'm looking at. I don't think I would make, I mean, I could make the covering, but to like buy the filler and make the pillow myself, that's working as expensive as buying the darn pillow. All right. Thank you, Carla, darling. Thank you for sharing everything that I do. Yeah, so the reason that I'm mentally exhausted is because I'm taking the accelerator program from that one content creator from here on forward, I'm going to refer to him as my mentor so that you guys can know who I'm talking about and what I'm doing. I'm not going to call his name. I'm not blocking him from getting customers either because I think he only onboards students once a year. So you've already missed the opportunity anyways. But my mentor has an extensive accelerator program that you have access to when you pay your monthly dues. Um, it's $49 a month. So I'm about a week in, and I am praying that I can stay 3 months with the kind of money that I have, the kind of funds. But hopefully by the time I hit 3 months, things would have changed so drastically for me that I'll be able to pay that money like nothing and still continue to stay with this guy so he can teach us all the new things that are in YouTube, right? So I've been going through the program, and it's not the kind of program that you just go through, get to the end, and then go and sit down and think. He has stuff that you have to stop and do. Stop the video here, go test this, go try this, go that. So any changes that you've seen me make at the page is because I'm following his advice. So starting from the new headshot to the way this video came out, the one that I just put up with the pot pies, that video was a little bit different than my other recent videos, but not by much, because I had already read the other YouTube book and was making those changes. But this is a little bit different in some regards. And I'm not going to say what regards because people are listening from the bushes and they're gleaning information from me for free without leaving $1 in the cash app. I got to pay this man $49 a month. You think I'm going to share what I know with you for free? The hell. When my granny used to say, I don't got no ring in my nose. No. Plus, I got my friend Carla keeping me on the heavy manners. She said, no, don't do it. Don't share it. I mean, there's so much simple things that I wasn't doing. It got to the point where I didn't even write a description no more. I didn't even put hashtags no more because they tell you it's like coffee. Coffee no good for you, then it good for you. Hashtags good, then hashtags no good. What's the story on hashtags? You know what I mean? So it got to the point where I didn't even put none. Whatever I had in there, like set, that's what it was. It was what it was. So yeah. And Carla, thank you for listening endless hours as I bore you with all the crap that I've learned. Because Carla don't want to be a content creator. She only listens to me because she's my friend. Like when I tell her, oh my God, I learned this. Oh my God, I learned this. And when I try to tell other people, even the people who live here, they're like, okay. Their eyes glaze over. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take care of me, put on my mask first, and then take care of one afterwards. The hell? Yeah, so I've learned quite a bit. I've changed this spot right in here. I had a YouTube meeting for 10 o'clock that I had forgotten. That one was with a little young girl, pretty little young girl, like 22, 23 years old, living in Canada. And she made it to 1 million subscribers, and she told you how she made it. Honestly, she was pretty. She presented well. I like the sound of her voice. She was fun, a breath of fresh air. But it's obvious to see that she just kind of threw things out there and she lucked out. You and I know I don't have that kind of luck. I don't cheat. I don't buy subscribers. I feel like a lot of other content creators buy subscribers. I don't buy likes. I don't buy views. Now, none of those things make them money. It just makes them look better, but they don't make them no money. Hi, Miss Lucky darling. How you doing? How you doing? And I've texted one person so far about a prayer request that I need. Just know that I need prayers for a friend. I don't want to share who, I don't want to share what, because I didn't ask if I could share all of that, but I have a friend that needs prayer. And if you guys, when you're saying your prayers later, would say, hey, remember Barbara's friend and what she needs, that's enough, okay? Yes, Miss Lucky darling, how are you doing? So Jasmine sent me the light over here, and I have it like roped up above for when I'm live on that camera. But I decided to come live on this setup so you don't see it so much. Then this thing, my mom totally stole from a wedding that she went to years ago. The people never told her she could take it. It was a centerpiece. They didn't tell her she could take it. I guess they had their set people around the table they wanted to give the thing to. So it's a prism, a big block of glass, and all it has in there is two dragonflies. And when you turn it, you see them from different angles, right? Four different angles. But when you set it on the base and you put the little thing on, it changes all type of lights. See? See? All type of light. I love this. Cool. He starts school on Thursday. What grade is he gonna go in? Is he excited? I didn't used to look forward to when school would start when I was a little kid, but it's because summers we stayed at my grandma and I loved being there with her. But every time I did get to school the first day, I was always excited to be there the first day, even though I didn't look forward to it. My grandpa used to tease us too and say, "Ooh, somebody free paper burn." I'm like, what's he talking about? Like it was an ominous warning that we didn't know nothing about. But all we know is it meant school was going to start. We didn't know what it meant for your free paper to burn. What the hell is that? Your slavery paper? Right? But he would say that stuff around us all the time. And that would warn us that school was getting ready to start and we would all get upset. That is until the first day of school and the smell of pencils and erasers and paper and the chalkboard and that stuff would get me excited because of course I was a bright student. Third grade, I remember when Joshua was in third grade. La Curly, your grandma would have stole the thing too. My mom said, the hell with these people around this table, and this centerpiece is looking at me and my daughter like dragonflies. I am stealing this for her. I've never changed a battery too. The thing hardly ever used battery. I don't think we've ever changed a battery. It's nice at night too in the dark. And of course I have my shorts thingy right here. Thank you, Shorts, for giving me all this merch. Yeah, when Joshua started third grade, he had fallen behind in reading. For all the teaching I did at home before he started kindergarten, he fell behind in reading because the second grade teacher sucked. She was pretty, and that was it. She was a pretty airhead. And I kept going to her saying, I think he's falling behind on reading. Tell me what I should be doing at home to help him out, right? I think he's falling behind. And she said, no, he's fine. He's fine. Got into third grade and he was behind on reading. At that time, President Clinton was in office and he gave money for a program that was called Reading Recovery, I think was the name of the program. But Joshua read too good to be in the program, but still wasn't reading good enough. Story of our lives. Story of our lives, right? So they had another part to Reading Recovery, which was the actual recovery part. That if they put him on that tail end part of it, because Reading Recovery was for kids who didn't speak English as a first language, right? And they said, can we put him in that last part of it? And I said yes, and they wanted permission to film him and all kind of foolishness. I'm like, no, don't film my child. Don't let him feel embarrassed. You just do what you was going to do. He got into that part and he started to excel. They were mad because I didn't want them to film him because they wanted to send the video back to whoever was manhandling the program, right? La Curly, I'm telling you, and you know, my beautiful daughter-in-law, she will take anything from any party for me. she took the place of my mom. Yeah, she was a pretty airhead. She was. All the kids, all the little second grade boys were in love with her. She was a pretty little airhead blonde. I think I think the lady was about Jada's age at the time, but I don't know. I hope she teaches better now, but she didn't have control of them damn kids. The one in third grade, though, short, red-headed lady. She was a lot older than I was, and I was already in my 30s because Joshua. When was Joshua born? When I was 20, almost 23, right? Almost 23. So I was 28, 29 when he started school. And that lady was probably in her early 40s. And everybody told us that lady was mean, meaner than a junkyard dog. So there was another mom that had a daughter named Cassie. I wonder how they're doing. She had lost her husband. Her husband had developed a throat infection and didn't go to the doctor right away, strep or something, and it drained down and damaged his heart to the point that he needed a heart transplant and he never got it. So, anyways, Cassie's mom and me were really afraid that the kids were not going to do well underneath that lady after they already had the other lady. Other lady wasn't mean. She was sweet, but she just couldn't teach. And so we're like, oh God, all day we were worried on the first day of school, just really worried. And so then we went to go pick up the kids, and they came out screaming from the classroom with joy. All of them, all the kids came out screaming with joy and they go, this teacher is fun. We love her. I was like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Joshua's gonna have a good year, a good year. So when we got Josh, when I got Joshua, when I got Joshua and Cassie aside, me and Cassie's mom, we're like, what's so fun about her? Goes, she's gonna do this, she lets us do this, and then we're gonna learn our times table and blah 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 blah. And they're like telling us all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, so we heard that she was mean. It goes, she's not mean, she's just strict, mom. There's a difference between being strict and mean. She don't take no foolishness, but we're good kids, so we're gonna be fine with her. And they excelled. Cassie excelled, Joshua excelled. He mastered reading to the point that halfway through third grade, he was reading fifth grade level. When he got to fifth grade, he was reading high school level. And when he got to high school, he was reading college level at ninth grade. And now what is he doing? He's reading stories on YouTube. He just started his channel. He don't want to tell me what it is yet till he's got about 15 videos out there. Then he'll say, okay, sure, if you want to. But anyways, that's the story of Joshua's third grade. Jory's third grade was a little bit different. He had a strict teacher too. She was a black lady. I forgot what the lady name. Miss Carter. Miss Carter. The other one name was Miss Goff. The one Joshua had was Miss Goff. Miss Goff took me on a field trip with them because I told her, when I go on field trip, I'm not just there for my child. I'm there for you. Whatever you need for me to do, put me to work. I don't care. And if you don't put me in my child's group, that's fine. As long as I'm on the trip, I'm there to help. They knew that I was that kind of mom, that I was there to help, not to goof off. And if they needed people to come in and help in the classroom, I'd go do that too. It wasn't just about the field trip. And so she took me on the field trip, and we worked like runaway runaway slaves. And the other mothers didn't want to do their jobs. And I told this story before in one of my other lives that I might have taken it down. We went to one of these places where the docents have to take you around to show you the natural forest or whatever. And another batch of third graders came back before we did, and they were tearing up the place, throwing the trash over, throwing the tables. I mean, they were just being trifling. And I got back over there and I just yelled at them, and they sat down like little angels. And when Miss Goff got back, she was like, I was so scared because I know that teacher was out there with me, and I know a batch of her kids got back, and her kids are bad. And I just knew they were going to tear the place up. What happened? I'm like, they were tearing the place up, but I stopped them. And she's like, thank God. I told her if Mrs. Greenwich got back first, we're good. If the other mothers got back first, we're not. So Joshua had a black lady, Jory had a black lady for his third grade teacher. I don't think she was as exciting as Miss Goff or Mrs. Goff, but she was strict. Jory enjoyed her. Jory learned his times table, really, really concrete in that class. And I think both my kids excelled in third grade. And that's when they started to shine. The rest of the time, first grade, kindergarten and first grade and second grade, they were just finding their footing. They would do good in school, but I didn't see the smarts or the genius come out of them until third grade. So look forward to it, Miss Lucky. Look forward to it. You're going to see the genius in your boy if you haven't seen it already. Bye, La Curly Sue. La Curly Sue. My dad used to call me Curly McDimple. That's what my dad used to call me, Curly McDimple, because my hair, although straight now, was a little bit curly when I was little. Then McNabb for my maiden name, and Dimple for the dimple in my chin. Go back to work. Don't get in no trouble. That's happening to my mother-in-law's youngest son, and they're about to get him therapy and other services to help him get caught up so teachers won't advocate for their students. What the hell is this now again? Hold on, I listen to this call. Hold on. Who still has a fax machine? Who remember that sound? Is that fax machine or is that dial up? Who the hell still has dial up? Oh my goodness. So that's why I'm physically tired or mentally tired, because I'm going through that course and I'm applying everything. You guys know I stretch myself thin all the time. Then physically tired, I think that one was mentally tired. Physically tired is because I effed around and found out yesterday I ate some rice and beans, and I know I can eat beans without eating Beano. If I could say one thing to young people, take care of your intestines and your body when you're young. Eat fiber. Eat fiber, please. Eat fiber. I didn't used to eat fiber when I was young. Vegetables was ugh. I'll eat some tomatoes, maybe. That's not even a real vegetable, right? It's a fruit. Ugh. Maybe some carrots, right? By the time I started to eat fiber, my body was already like, screw you. You think it's a fax? Somebody's trying to fax me something, girl. And they called my Google number, so I ain't calling people back. I don't know. I feel like I look dark in this corner. I might have to make the lighting like come lower. Might have to drop the lighting lower or something. It's usually from a cruise ship trying to get your phone account. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, Julissa. Julissa says she never heard of fax. Julissa, how old are you? Can I be nosy? How old are you, my darling? Here I am cussing all kind of bad words in here. Well, I wasn't cussing too much. I didn't cuss more than Julissa's mama probably cusses. That's from my they call my Google number Carla. Yeah, I'm gonna have to migrate into this room to do my little narration. Julissa said she never heard that before. Girl, when did fax machines go out of style? 2008, 2009? How old are you, mamita? Fax machines were still a thing. I had one at the shop. That's how I met my friend Alfredo. He sent a fax soliciting people to refinance their mortgages, and I took a chance and called him, and we've been friends ever since. I think that was back in 05. Girl, you're in your early 20s. You should know about fax. We had one even in the house because we had to fax, important things. Faxes just went out of style like in 2008. Jada's 27 years old, and there's a lot that Jada knows that people her age don't know. And then I wonder if it's because Jada has older parents, because I'm 57 and Joe's 65. Joe has a birthday next month. And Joe only wants one thing from us, but the friggin' thing is expensive. And I don't know if I can afford it. It's $300 for what he wants. I'm like, I might have to sell my feet pictures. They don't want the top of your feet. So if your toes are ugly or good, they just want the bottom of your feet. They want you to walk in mud. Joe wants a gym membership at, what the hell is the gym called? Family Fitness? I think it's Family Fitness. I don't think we have LA Fitness out here. Yeah, that's what he wants. I'm like, child, you expensive, dude. Mm-mm-mm. So I've been trying to get my jewelry in order. So I've been looking at little unique ideas to make a jewelry box, because I don't know if you guys know this, but that jewelry box that stand up on the floor that they bring out at Walmart at Christmas time and at Big Lots at Christmas time, that issue is expensive. It's $150 for that jewelry box. So I'm looking at ideas online, and I see people use like shoe box to make a jewelry box. That works for if you want to put things inside. And there's pretty enough boxes that people sell that you can put things inside. But I want one where you could hang the chains. That's my problem. I have too many chains that I'm trying to hang. And I don't want them to just hang on a stick. They have like a stick and they have a thread going and you just hang, because they'll get dirty. They'll get dusty and dirty. I want them put away and locked away where, and I take them out. I don't have to go get a ride to clean off every little knob. Carla, you gave me some brown earrings before with a chain. Joe finally fixed the earrings for me because the little drop part had fell off for two of them, and I just needed a tool to squeeze the little thing tight. So I found a lot of jewelry. I have a lot of Dragonfly jewelry. My God, today you guys have really gifted me with a lot of beautiful things, and I will forever treasure them. And things that you guys give me, when I use them and I think of you, I always say a quick prayer for you. I always do. That's my connection to you guys. All right. Maybe you and all the kids can come together and pay for it. Girl, we don't discuss that. But the one that doesn't live here, he always cry hard time. He said, which is true that I can't judge him because he has to pay, I think it's like 24 or $27,000, somewhere between there for his master's. He's not getting really any scholarships. I think he got like a $2,000 scholarship out of that. And that scholarship, they come with stipulations. So it's all money ain't good money. One of the scholarships says that you have to stay working with special needs kids. And he's been working with special needs since he was 18 and now he's 32 and he goes, I can't. I got to come off of special needs for a while. I'm burnt out and I want to work with, I don't know if I should say the word regular kids. You know, I don't know. I don't want to offend nobody, but he wants to work with kids that are not special needs. Okay, Carla, darling, go charge it because you know I'm going to call you after I have lunch. Child, there's so much for you to get caught up on. Charge your phone, Carla, darling, and call me a little bit later when you don't charge. I'm not going to be here long. It's what, already 31 minutes? Yeah. So what do you guys think about my little corner? What should I do to jazz it up even more? I feel like it looks kind of boring. What do you guys think? I have the camera right close to me, so at least I can do that with this camera. The dog's kind of pissed that she can't come under this chair, put her head under this chair, but it's okay, dog. You have a whole half of that room over there. I feel like we need more things here. I feel like we need pictures or something. You know, those pictures that they just put on the wall and you can move them any way you want to move them? Like that. I feel like that's what we need. You see how the camera did an adjusting just now? That's not me. The camera is trying to autofocus. That's the difference between this camera and a DSLR. But I kind of like this camera for what I'm doing. I don't have to take the other lens off of the other one to just come do a live. Yeah, so that's why I'm physically tired, because I ate beans. And beans take a while to go through me. It hurts. I thought I was grown and didn't eat the beano first. And it just feels like there's a brick. I was like, just come out of me, please. Demon, come out. And then spiritually tired, it's because when you get tired physically and mentally, it will mess with your spirituality. You know what I mean? Yeah, some kind of thing on the wall, right? The thing is nice right here because you could see it from the other camera too. But I need something else, but I don't know what. And I have this beautiful thing from my friend Lisa, but I have it there on this wall over here because you can see it when I go live from the other camera. Everything I'm serving like a dual purpose. You know, like when I go live in my meetings, I go on that camera. I don't come here. This is just for our little intimate setting and maybe to do some narration or something like that. So if you guys notice my one video, can I do lemon water? Yes, I can. Yes, I can do it definitely for like a day. After a day of lemon water, then I'll start having other symptoms, but I could do some lemon water. I'll do that right away. We even have some lemons. Yeah. So I'm gonna reach out to my friend today to let him know that I'm not gonna do that meet and greet thing at his function. Some of you who know me privately know why I'm not going. And it's no kind of fuss between me and him. It's just I'm not feeling it. Let's put it that way. I'm not feeling it. COVID is on the rise again, and we old people have to protect ourselves. I hear that Biden's wife, Dr. Jill Biden, has COVID right now. This might be her like second time having it. We've only had 3 vaccines, the first 2 and that extra one. We had the extra one January of 2022. So we're coming close to 2 years since we've had a COVID vaccine. I don't need to get that disease again. I've heard that they say that disease can shorten your life 5 years. They don't know, of course, because We're still going through it. That's what people don't understand, you know. When you're still going through the issue, you don't know what the outcome's going to be. You know what I mean? You don't know how long people are going to really live if they caught it, you know? The one person didn't catch it so far in this house is Joshua, and he claims he'll never catch it. He says if they test his blood, they'll know why. You know, my son is crazy. So I wanted Joe to come. I want to show you guys something, but I don't want to get up. Oh, he's starting to cook now. I got my Metro by T-Mobile fan. We should make some of these. Print some stuff like this, put the stick, glue it, and send out some Bear Pantry Show fan. For every book where you buy, you get a Bear Pantry Show fan. If you wanted to steal my fan the other night, you know, leave my fan, girl. Leave my fan. So, anyways, I got an email from, not an email, but a message in my Kaiser account. The doctor says it's time for my what do you call it when it's your regular test, when it's not, you're not like following up something, your, what's that word? Routine. Yeah, I think that's the word she used, routine. Your routine mammogram. And she says you've got 42 days. Well, I said I'm gonna call in people after the holiday, which is today. Tell me why do people call me Sunday? Sitting up in there making an appointment on a Sunday on a holiday weekend. Then people just want to get in there and get your damn money. I'm like, I'm fine. Leave me the hell alone. It's not annual though. It's every 2 years they give it to me. Praise God. Praise God, it's every 2 years. Oh, and I saw something on TikTok, and I am not giving out medical advice because we don't know if they think that TikTok is true. They said if you have those little cysts in your breast, if you rub what's the thing called? Castor oil on it at night, it'll break them up and go away. I said, we's gonna try. I already claimed it, Miss Lucky. I claimed it. Okay. Thank you for touching and agreeing with me, though. Thank you for touching and agreeing with me, because all that actually builds your faith. You know what I mean? So let me show you how this room looks with the live. This live is all over the place. YouTube will probably stunt this live because we don't talk. Bunch of craziness. I just want you to know that I is live. Oh, I can show you something else. Jada? Harita? Can you hand me my gizmo that I made so I could show them? Yeah. This is my setup. Now I don't need the ring lights on because that's for when I'm live at that desk. But right over there on that computer. But this is my setup. The thing you sent me? Yeah, I didn't want to say what it was till I showed them. Thank you, sweetie.
You're gonna have to like paint those so they don't look dingy.
Huh?
You're gonna have to like paint them so they don't look dingy.
That's a great idea. So they said don't throw away the toilet paper roll. Put your wires and your cords inside of them, balled up like this, and then write what the wire is. This one is camera USB micro to USB. So this is for one of my cameras. From the camera to the USB. See? I was today or old when I learned this. Jada says paint it. Paint it so it doesn't look dingy like a toilet paper roll. I don't care what it looks like. It's organization. Oh, coming back to the jewelry box thing. And cabbage leaf. You have to eat the cabbage leaf? Girl, Miss Lucky, we're going to have to talk privately. Now, give them people all the information. So, anyways, what was I telling you about these cords? Oh, the jewelry box. So the hooky earrings, what people do to organize and they can't afford a jewelry box, they buy a grater, you know, the square grater, and in the big part of the hooky part, they hook the earrings. And they use other parts of the grater for other stuff too, but I couldn't quite see what that was. They use the top to put watches, I think, something like that. Then they use ice tray I straight up put the little smaller earrings and rings and stuff like that, and they put it in a drawer, and that's how they organize on a dime. I'm like, I like those ideas, but I don't want that. I want a real jewelry box, and I have a man that know how to build things. So I keep sweet talking Joe. Joe, can you build me a jewelry box? Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Great idea. Great idea. I didn't even think about doing a short on this. See, I was like, I was just like so intrigued. And I had a roll that was almost empty, so I grabbed it. So I told Joe when he's done with the roll for the kitchen tissue, he's the one that usually throws that away. That's why I told him, give me that one so I can put the two cords that go with these two lights, put the cords together in it. So when I have the lights, the cords are not all over the place tripping people down, right? Yeah, I like when you can reuse stuff like this, because what is this? Just a piece of cardboard circle that they ball up the toilet paper on, right? So it's like this is neat. Oh, so I'm so glad that worked. I was trying to invite him so he can get people over there. We taped frequently asked questions with Joe. The first one, I'm going to use some footage off of the first one. We taped it a second time. I hope that came out good. I didn't check the footage yet. But the first one I couldn't keep in. Joe was gonna get us demonetized, even though he's not even monetized over there. I'm telling you. Joe is saying some things, right? It- Joe is saying some things that you say at the kitchen table, not on camera to put on YouTube, okay? Back to work, Curly Sue. Back to work. Yes, Joe Little Channel, man. Joe Little Channel is hit or miss, but we're gonna figure it out. Tomorrow would have been Joe's mom's birthday. She would have been 85 had she lived. And I really feel like Joe was on the bike trail with me this morning, and he says, I think my mom died from a broken heart. Girl, there's a lot we could say. Oh crap, I was thinking of a story today that I could tell for my other channel, Babs Bear Talk. Am I the a-hole? How's that video doing anyways? Let me go see. Let me go see how that video doing over there. I didn't even go back and check in the past 3 days. Am I the a-hole? And remember, if you know me in my real life, you're going to know if them story is true or not. It has 123 views. That is awesome for a channel that has been dead. Child, I better go do my other one. I got to go write the other one. So some of the stories I'm going to just read from Reddit. But when you read the stories from Reddit, you read them in the first person, like if it happened to you, but it didn't happen to you. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to tell you which one is from Reddit, from which one is from me. And even when I write my own stories, I might be making up a whole story. Don't sit there and try to say, ooh, did that happen in Barber family? Ooh, some of the stories might be part true. I might have just changed names in some of the stories. I might have changed the dates. Maybe something happened when I was 16 and I'll say it happened when I was 50, right? I might change the place, the location. Maybe it happened in Belize or it happened in Texas when it really happened in California. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm gonna change the family connection. I'm gonna change up a lot of things about these stories to keep them interesting, because it's not about truth or lie. It's about social type thing, right? Is this something that you would do? And I don't think they're all gonna be am I the a-hole. I think some of them is just gonna be like a little story time. Oh my God, let me tell you the story of this one time when this thing happened though. And I'll tell you like a juicy story. But bear with me, guys, because I'm trying to put them up every Friday. And I still haven't recorded one yet for this week because I still have to go sit down and write one. But the most important thing that I have to do first is put out a cooking video at YouTube and put the same video at Facebook. I haven't even revisited my channel that's monetized, the other one where I want to do the podcast. I didn't even look at that. But we might have to go back and look at that. I wanted to sit here and do the podcast, but I look dull and bleak over here. I got to do something. Something has to happen with the background and with the lights. Yeah, so those stories, don't try to figure out who it is, especially if you're my extended family and you want to pick fight with me. Girl, don't nobody even think about you. Nobody even thinks about you. Okay? And my mom used to elaborate her stories all the time because that's how you make a story interesting. You elaborate. You hear the air conditioning come on? This is why I don't tape in this room too much, because the air conditioning is right here as almost a part of the room. And Charlie, come on, loud as all get out. So I hope the video that I just put up does as well as the one that I put up for Labor Day, because I've been tweaking a lot of things that my mentor says to tweak. And I'm really hoping all the hard work that I put into it will help. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you two things that I've learned about doing YouTube. The little girl today said you have to make videos that excite you, and you have to make videos with things that you like and things that give you joy, because if you don't, you're going to get burnt out. Well, from everything that I've learned, that's a lie. You just can't make videos about things that you like, because maybe you like it and nobody else does. You've got to make videos about things people want to see, things people are looking for. They're actively looking for it at this moment. Not last year this time, but at this moment. And there's ways for you to find out what they're looking for. But I'm still learning them ways. That's a little bit of free. It's a little bit of freebie for you guys, okay? A little bit of freebie, guys. So I see the people are finally leaving Burning Man, the festival that they have in the Nevada desert. I guess when we had that shock rain Friday night, Saturday morning, and people get bogged down there in the mire, they needed a little pony, right? Had a little pony. His name was Dapple Gray. I lent him to a lady to ride a mile away. She whipped him. She lashed him. She rode him in the mire. I would not lend my pony now for all the ladies higher. Every nursery rhyme that I know, Joe says it differently. They learn it differently in his neck of the woods. I think he says she whipped him, she lashed him, she rode him all the way. I would not lend my pony now for all the ladies' pay. Little same, but different, right? We say I would not lend my pony now for all the ladies hire. HIRE. Weird. Joe says nursery rhymes weird. I have a unique trick too. If you want to learn the words to a song, this is what my voice teacher taught me years ago. Don't learn the words with the music. Don't learn the lyrics with the music, because you will learn it for that moment. But 5, 10, 15, 20 years from then, you will not remember the words unless you can sing the song. You go, try to remember it. But if you learn your lyrics like a poem, you will never forget it. That's why we don't forget these poems from our childhood, because you learn it on one part of your brain, on the left, and the music is learned on the right. So learn the lyrics as a poem first. That's what Jada does. And then you will never forget the words. Never, ever forget the words of the song. See how easy you can recite a poem from the time you was a baby, right? Yeah, so the people are finally leaving Burning Man. And what's her name? Marjorie Toilet Green. She said God was punishing them at Burning Man for all the ish they do. What are they doing, Marjorie Taylor Green? Toilet Green. What are they doing? They're just enjoying life. Leave people alone when they're trying to enjoy life. Life is sad enough. Leave them alone. I wouldn't go to Burning Man though. I think it's a lot about burning. But they're coming out. They said it took them 9 hours to travel 6 miles. Child, I would have died. Where's my porta potty though? 9 hours? I need to pee every 3 hours. Always been that way. Don't have no diabetes, okay? Working hard on not getting diabetes. Anyways, guys, we over here long enough talking foolishness. I don't even know if I'm going to leave this live up, because YouTube will go, what the hell is this channel about? This girl is live and not cooking. We don't know what the hell the channel is about. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm well, and I just wanted to thank my moderators for just always being there for me, checking in on me to make sure I'm good, and all the other extended people that watch and send me a text or an email asking me if I'm good. Yes, I'm good. I'm just in the learning phase of my business. They say it's always good to work at your business instead of just in your business. What is the difference? When I'm working in the business, I'm actually making the videos, putting them out, talking to the people, doing live. This is working in the business. When I'm working at the business is when I'm learning behind the scenes. I'm making playlists. You guys check my page. I've created a playlist. Oh, I almost forgot the most important thing to tell you guys. I've created a playlist of the 65 recipes that I have in the Belizean book that's being sold at Amazon. And I'm changing the thumbnails one at a time. I've changed all the titles already, and I'm changing all the thumbnails. And some of the videos are old, and I may need to redo like 8 other videos. Like curry rice is one of them that's super old. But I don't know that I'm going to redo it unless people are really looking for that at this moment. I got to make very strategic videos now. Can't be burning myself out. But there's a whole playlist on that. And then I have a playlist here from my favorite YouTube content creator, the Preppy Chef or the Preppy Kitchen. I think Preppy Kitchen, John Cannell. I love his channel, love his personality. So sorry he moved away from California. He lives in Connecticut now. I would have been begging to do a collab had he lived here, but I like him, so I made a playlist and put it on my page. Okay? So I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes at the channel that you guys may have not noticed in front of the scenes. And I do also have, I don't think I put the link in that last video that I just uploaded. Miss Lucky, if you have that link readily available for that free download, can you put it for me in the comments of the last video? And then when I get a moment today, I'll go put it in the description. You guys have a free download you can get. I was selling this download for $1. It's about 7 or 8 recipes in this download. As soon as I can create another PDF where the files can be smaller, I'll be making another PDF that you guys can download for free. All you have to do to get the download is what? Be subscribed to the channel. If you already subscribed, you can get it. If you didn't subscribe yet, subscribe and grab it. That's all it is. I want to give back something. Hey, Trace, you want to come on live? You don't have to. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Getting ready to wrap it up. My sister is the queen of Temu and the queen of TikTok videos. She sent me all these damn TikTok videos for my health. Trace, you like my little setup? Can you look at this and tell me what I can put here to make it look cuter? I think this why I need for go. This not serve no purpose. That might be better off just sitting on the chair. Not today? Okay. I need something to make it look cuter over here. Don't know what to put behind me. Bling. Oh my God, you and this bloody bling. The bling, I'm blind the people them. She said bling. Okay, can you make me something that's bling? No mirror though. Can I see? Let's see what Jessica sent me. All right, Miss Lucky and Tracy, who wants to see Cute Baby Overload? Cute Baby Overload. This is all of us that's in this chat. This is our nephew Joseph, and it says Captain Cutie reporting for duty. Okay, that one right there. And then she sent another one. Captain Cutie. He was just born July 7th. So today makes, oh, that's why she's taking pictures. Today make 2 months. July, August. Yeah, he's 2 months now. That's why she's taking pictures. You know what? I'm going to go eat one of those damn things. He got shots today. They are done to shoot up the baby already. Mothers. I'm going to go eat that thing that I put up today, the pot pie. I have one left over. I think I have more than one. I'm going to go eat one. You mail in the box today? Oh, I'm going to tell her. Well, let me not tell her till you already mailed it. Let me put Cutie. I'm not going to tell her till you already mailed it, okay? He got shots today. Poor baby. She better sit down at home. When my babies used to take shots, I sat down and I held them all day. I never put them down. Get the ice, put it on that shot, give them that Tylenol before they get the shot. You guys know? Hey, Cora, what's up, girl? Hey, Joshito. Yes, we know. You hear how Cora just sigh whenever she lays down? She's going to be 10 in October, but she's sighed like that since she was 10 months. Every time she lays down, it's like, oh. Trace, look at my pillow. I made this pillow. I bought the pillows at Walmart. Comes by a 2-pack for $10, and I covered it. And I sold one of those envelope type thing where you can pull it back out and wash it. I made this pillow. Yes, Jesus loves me. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Thank you for coming in. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it up. So if you all were, I'm putting it for later, I'll watch. I might not keep it up. We'll see. We didn't say nothing out of the way though, but I've learned that YouTube listens to everything you say and they transcribe it. So they know when you talk something that they is okay. Okay, for my regular people that come to my sister's live on Wednesdays, she's saying that she's sorry that she's not been doing the live, but she's been dealing with you guys know my sister already said in one of her videos that she suffers anxiety and depression, and she told us that it's because she took Cipro and it damaged her. Don't take that drug. They gave that to John. We threw it in the trash. Jada, you gone? Okay. Don't take it. So anyways, she's been having a hard time with it right now. That's why she hasn't done her live. You guys keep her lifted up in prayer, and then she's going to come back ready for action as soon as she can get it under control. Okay. Yes. I have quite a few people in my inner circle that's dealing with this, and I really feel like it's just the time of year. Well, there's other things that's underlying too, but this time of year makes it worse because summer's done. Here comes fall. I used to like fall, but I don't like fall anymore. Fall seems depressing to me. Then it leads into depressing winter. I wish we could just have summer all year long. I'm happiest in the summer. Everything's blooming in the garden. I want to show you guys something before I go. Listen to the dog. She didn't moan that heavy just now. On the, I think your left is them 2 bushes when we planted them in 2004. And then the other one is them fully grown 19 years later. They grow taller than the roof. But where I live, you can't have your plants and your hedges grow above your roof because it will cause a fire. You know, fire can get on your roof easy. So we have to cut it. See how tall it is? It's matched with the roof right now. Crap, not that one. Not that one. Where is it at? This one. It's matching with the roof right now. We're going to have to take that one down, trim it low. Have to trim it low, the hibiscus. The housefly like to live in the pink one, not the yellow one. Can somebody tell me why, if you're like into botany and stuff, why do the houseflies live in the pink hibiscus and not the yellow? And I know why spiders are in there, because they're trying to eat the housefly, but why the housefly gone into that? Then I have this. I don't know what these are. Let me see if I can find a pretty one. It's a weed, and it only comes out in the spring and summer. And sometimes they will be like blended, like tie-dye. See how one is pink with yellow? But they don't open like when I come back from my ride at 9 in the morning, they're still open. But as the sun comes out more, they close, and they close all day, and they don't open again till nighttime. They don't do well in the heat. They close in the daytime. Can somebody tell me what that name? Okay. Hi, Justin. How are you? And Trace, if you're still with us, I was showing, every time I say petunias, look at my petunias. I remember my Aunt Grace. She was into her darn petunias. Okay, dog, stop compete with me. She laying down. I just learned this, Trace. Roll up your wires, push it in the toilet paper thingy, mark what the heck it is. Jada says, paint it so it don't look as ugly, knowing you gonna bling bling it. Bling bling it. So we can know what these wires are, okay? All right, guys. Whew, I gotta go. It's getting hot in here. So I'll see you guys soon with another live, okay? I may end up leaving this one up. We'll see. Okay. You guys take care the rest of this day. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and then edit Joe's video about the frequently asked questions. All right. Bye, beautiful people. Oh, there's nothing going on today, Justin. We just chilling. We just chilling. Are you Justin that ate with me? I can't see your picture. Let's see if it's you. It might be you. I'm only seeing a piece of your face. Are you Justin? The one that came and did the mukbang with me? It's you. Oh my God, Justin, long time no see. You want to come back and do another mukbang? I don't do mukbangs anymore at the page, really. But I've always told my viewers that if a beautiful guest is coming, we'll do a darn mukbang. So the reason I'm not doing the mukbangs is because I just can't stand dealing with the stomach issues that I have after I talk and eat. Usually I don't talk and eat. So but if you want to come, we'll have Jada help us do some finger foods, some Southwestern egg rolls, finger sandwiches. We'll have like a cup of tea. We'll do it all like tea party. We need to. Okay. So tell me or tell Jada when you want to come, because I have you on my IG too, but you can tell Jada when you want to come and we'll plan it. And if you want to come as yourself or if you want to come dressed as Torrance, that's fine too. We had fun with Torrance. Come eat with us. We'll do something fun. You never came back and ate that damn gator with us. That gator tastes like turkey. Yes, Justin, my dad. We're just in here talking bullcrap. We're getting ready to end it. Yeah, just holler at me, holler at Jada. Tell me when you want to come. We'll cook like some finger foods and bring some good conversation and jokes, and we'll laugh and talk. All right. Yes, absolutely. Justin was fun. You guys remember? If you guys are new to the channel, go Google a drag queen eats with me, and I think I put her name Torrance. And it's fun. She's so fun. All right. Bye, guys. Go back to work, guys. I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.